Welcome back, my children, to another Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery video. I'll be continuing the new adventure, Hats Off. So I left off on part 3. There's 5 tasks, and the first one is talk to Vincent. So I came back, usually come back like the last day or last hours, but this time there's 2 days and 6 hours left. Anyways, there with the sorting hat. There's Vincent. Who the heck is that? Oh, it's a Dobby. One of many Dobbies. Then some random kids. So I'm gonna start off with the one all the way in the back. A Gryffindor, 2nd year. I wonder if they changed the password to our common room from last year. Don't they have the same common room, now that I think about it? Shouldn't it be what's it called? A common room for the same common room for every house, I guess I would say. Anyways, then there's a Slytherin kid, 4th year. I'm starving. I hope we don't have to wait much longer for the start of term banquet. Banquet? Is that how you say it? Yeah, banquet, right? Then there's a girl, 3rd year. I'm already making plans for my first visit to Hogsmeade. And now for Vincent. Right. Where did we get the table from? It just randomly appeared? Do I somehow carry it in my pants like everything else and put it there, the stool or table, whatever it is? Hi, Vincent. I was looking to meet some of my friends, more than friends.
Huh?
Hi, Father. Whoa, that looks exactly like the sorting hat.
That's because it is. I'm taking it around the school to meet students of different houses.
I see. I assume it's getting ready for the ceremony.
Wait, wasn't she there when I was called to the to go see Dumbledore, I think? Yeah, but she was not there when Dumbledore gave me the hat. Okay, that makes sense. That's right, I'm helping the hat with its song.
Brilliant. Good to see the sorting hat again. It brings back memories.
Ah, yes. Vincent Haywood. I remember when I sorted you. I briefly considered you for Ravenclaw, you know? But after a few moments, it was clear that Hufflepuff was the better fit. Also, she was, potentially almost a Ravenclaw. So there was never a chance for us to end up in the same house. Then that brings me to what we wanted to talk to you about, the students of Hufflepuff today.
Well, I'd say that students these days don't always nearly fit into the old categories. Don't get me wrong, they make great Hufflepuffs, just not necessarily in the way you'd think.
Oh, I'd like to hear more about these modern Hufflepuffs. Brilliant, that's what we're here for. Then let's talk about the Hufflepuffs of today. Okay. 8 hours. Discuss modern Hufflepuffs. Because an hour would not be enough to talk about them. According to the timing. Okay, nothing hidden, so pay attention.
You may not seem like it, but Go is usually very helpful and
what? Discuss.
Cheerio Laboska is also a Hufflepuff, and her helplessness is a clear sign of it.
Understand.
Cheerio might be considered more of a loner than most Hufflepuffs.
Comment. Go was kind enough to practice dueling with me. Yeah, I don't care about him. It's kind of annoying. Speak. Hufflepuff is not one of the most popular houses, but their loyalty is unmatched. Wonder. I wonder if the house's traits are slowly changing with time. Here.
Go Kaplan could easily be mistaken for a Gryffindor.
Chat.
Loyalty and kindness are the Hufflepuff traits that I see the most these days.
Learn.
Go Kaplan is more self-focused than your average Hufflepuff.
Listen.
I think I'm fairly typical Hufflepuff, but not all of my housemates are.
Pay attention.
He may not seem like it, but Go is usually very helpful and friendly.
Discuss. Okay, same thing. Comment. Wonder. Yeah, they're saying the same thing. Okay, talk. I don't usually speak to students after the sorting ceremony. Speak. Hufflepuff is not one of the most popular houses, but their loyalty is unmatched. Okay, I'm just gonna skip everything now. They're saying the same thing already. Let's see, that one is 2, this one is 1. There we go. I don't usually speak to students after the sorting ceremony. I get it, 1 cent. It looks like Hufflepuffs today express their house traits in unique modern ways. Also, they only mentioned 2 other Hufflepuff members, Cheerio and Go, which, to be honest, I kind of forgot he was a Hufflepuff, or he is. But they only mentioned 2 people out of all the other Hufflepuff members that exist in the whole school. It's like, does it revolve around only them 2? Anyways, wait, did I read that? I think so. Anyways, Go Kaplan focuses the Hufflepuff passion and dedication into dueling, and he is fiercely loyal. While Cheerio may not be as social as other Hufflepuffs, but her kindness is typical of her house.
Yes, that's precisely right.
Fascinating observations. I'll include this in the Hufflepuff verses of my song. Brilliant. I'm glad this helped. I'm not. Now I'm curious about you, specifically as a Hufflepuff. 1 cent Haywood. Father, what would you say is the most clear Hufflepuff trait in Miss Haywood? I forgot you're able to do this sometimes. Dedication, loyalty, humility. Go with loyalty. It's unquestionably loyalty. 1 cent's always there when I need her.
That's what more than friends are for.
That's such a Hufflepuff thing to say. I'd say Hufflepuff is definitely the right house for 1 cent.
Not all cases belong as clearly in their houses as I belong in Hufflepuff.
That's an interesting idea for the song too. We could take a look at some atypical cases. There's always a student that's hard to sort. It might be worth seeing how they're faring. I thought I said farting. How they're faring in their houses.
If you're curious, I have a Slytherin friend that would be a perfect case study. Liz Turtle.
Oh, great. Okay, of course, Turtle. That's an excellent idea. At least it's not Marilla. Brilliant. No, thank you. Thank you for your help, 1 cent. I was forgetting your 1 cent. Now let's go talk to Turtle. Time to study modern Slytherins. I'm a Slytherin. What the heck? Why not just talk about me? Meet Turtle.
Wait for me in the transfiguration classroom if you still want to talk.
I don't. The sorting hat does. Collect prices. Why did it collect itself right away? Anyways, meet Turtle. So, there she is. Where's the hat? Oh, there it is. It camouflaged with the brown tables. Hi, Turtle. No, thank you for meeting me here.
Of course. Happy to help a fellow Slytherin. I was curious when 1 cent told me of your little adventure with the sorting hat. The timing is perfect. In fact, I wanted to meet at the sorting hat for my own reasons.
But we'd already met during your sorting list, Turtle.
Is that precisely what I wanted to talk about?
Oh, I see. Well, if there's anything we can do for you...
I'm still not sure you can. but I'll try. Father, do you think the Sorting Hat could have ever made a mistake when sorting a student?
Never. It's possible. Surely plenty of times. Sure. Did she make him look bad? Surely it's made mistakes plenty of times. I mean, we're talking about thousands of students. Excuse me? I'll have you know I've never made a mistake. My very nature prevents me from doing so. I express exactly what the founders would have.
But there must have been at least one case where the student was sorted incorrectly.
Tulip the flower once thought she'd been sorted into the wrong house. But on closer inspection, we realized she was exactly where she belonged.
She did? Well, that's comforting.
I suppose there's a reason why you're asking. Turtle, you can tell me about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care.
If you want to know, I've often felt I'm not like other Slytherins. So I was wondering if there was any chance I'd been put into the wrong house.
Funny coincidence. As it happens, we wanted to talk to you about your relationship with your house. If you could expand on why you don't think you belong in Slytherin, I'd hate to hear it, because I don't want to. And I'll take the opportunity to prove that I made the right choice. That's right, it could help us all.
Alright, then you don't get too many chances to discuss your sorting with the Sorting Hat itself. Listen up, I'll tell you why I'm not sure I should be a Slytherin.
Wait, what? What was that? Okay, I'm gonna go first to do that at the reserve. Senegato is hard at work in which weekly. Barbara has asked if it's alright to pet Senegato to thank him for the help. Keep your filthy hands off my cat. Okay, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, next task. That's task 2? It is? I could have sworn the previous task was task 2. Damn, I felt like it was a long time. 3 hours here, turtle out. Which I don't want to. They're forcing me to do this. Nothing hidden. Right, think. Is it true that turtle... It is true that turtle seems to have little in common with other Slytherins. Here.
I want to be a magiciologist, which doesn't seem like an ambition goal.
Pay attention.
I can't relate to Professor Snape, the head of my house, at all.
Understand.
I don't have the ruthless ambition that many other Slytherins have.
Focus.
Pretty much any of the other houses would suit me better.
Talk. I was sorted exactly into the house I wanted. Ponder. To be fair, perhaps I'm not a typical Slytherin either. Listen, what do you mean I'm not?
I don't really care to share the cunning or...
Oh, great. Never mind. Comment. It must be difficult to feel that you don't belong in your house. Learn.
Marilla is a much clearer example of a Slytherin.
Note she sucks. Think. It is true that Turtle seems to have little common with other Slytherins. Okay, here. Something, pay attention, understand.
I don't have the ruthless ambition that many other Slytherins have.
Focus. Talk. Okay, let's see where he says over here. To think I could make a mistake, the nerve of these students. Chat. There are many misconceptions about these Slytherin traits. Listen.
I don't really share the cunning or the ambition of my fellow Slytherins.
Learn. Same thing here, and that's it.
I want to be a magiciologist, which doesn't seem like an ambitious goal.
I see what you're going through, Turtle? You feel like you don't have much in common with other Slytherins, and that you don't share some basic traits like their correct characteristic ambition.
That's exactly right, Father. I'm pretty sure I should have been sorting into a different house.
You only feel that because you, like many others, misunderstand the Slytherin traits. The Sorting Hat's right. Ambition, for example, is not necessarily a bad thing. Of course, it doesn't help that so many Slytherins ended up becoming dark wizards and witches. But that's not all of us. Precisely. When good people are ambitious, they can achieve great things.
I suppose that's true.
Take your goal of becoming a magiciologist. It requires a lot of hard work and specialized knowledge. It's more ambitious than you think. You're getting quite good at this, Father.
It's possible that I am a true Slytherin, but just a turtle type of Slytherin.
That's a good way of looking at it. Each one of us is unique, after all.
No, thank you, Father. I feel a lot better now.
Modern Slytherin students challenging past preconceptions of their house. This could be the theme for the Slytherin section of the song. Well done, Father. We're making progress. I'd like to meet another case such as this. Another student that's not a typical member of their house. Turtle, please. Oh, great. I can think of one. Asian kid. He's not what you would expect from a typical Gryffindor. Brilliant. Lead the way, Father. Actually, I thought they were going to do Ben 10 as a Gryffindor because he's a wimp and it has been a thing that where I believe Ben 10 has said many times that he doesn't feel like he belongs in Gryffindor because he's not brave and whatnot. So I think I thought he was going to be the one that we were going to go to as a Gryffindor. But I'm hoping that Turtle is the one for Ravenclaw. Brilliant. Lead the way, Father. I did not expect Asian kid to be the one. The Gryffindor. Find the Asian kid.
I'm a bit busy, but I'm willing to hear you out.
Okay. Oh look, that's ready. Find the Asian kid. What the heck is he doing here? What's he stealing? Hi, Asian kid. I've been looking all over for you.
Hey, Father. Looks like you've taken on Dumbledore's request.
That's right. I'm taking the Sorting Hat around to meet students of different houses and help with its song. You, Asian kid, are our Gryffindor case study. That's right. I thought that given your unusual activities, you could be considered a rather atypical Gryffindor.
Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible. I'm rather busy.
But we need to talk to you. It won't take long.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I hid one of my uncommon collectibles in this classroom before the summer break. I need to deliver it to another student before the sorting ceremony, but I can't find it. If you help me find it, I might have some time to spare.
An uncommon collectible, huh? I suppose probably for the best that I don't know what it is.
You don't need to. It just looks like a small package.
That's perfect. I'll help you find it. Then you can tell us about your experience being a Gryffindor. You've got yourself a deal. Let's search the herbology classroom for your missing package. Oh, wow. How is the Sorting Hat gonna help on that? Why do I have to be in my Slytherin robes? Why can't I just have my normal clothing? 3 hours. Search a classroom. I'm assuming it's inside a pot. I wonder what his package is. Maybe weed? Discover. It's not hidden under these plant's leaves. Look around. There's nothing here. Think. I hope I don't get into trouble for helping Asian kid with this. Examine. Did you check in here? Discover. Looks like there's something at the bottom of this pot. Okay, so it should be there. Over here.
I would help you if I had hands.
Observe. There's a little brown box in this pot. Okay, so if I found it already, why do I have to keep going? Listen.
Professor Sprout moved things around over to the summer.
Ponder. It's probably best not to know what this collectible is, but I can't help wondering. Search. This plant has nothing to hide. Chat.
They usually try to keep me in drier places. Mold could be an issue.
Discover. It's not hidden under these plant leaves. Look around. There's nothing here. Think. Same thing. Examine. Discover. Okay, here.
Yes, technically I am breaking school rules, but I only do it when it's worth it.
Over here. Observe. Ponder. Search. Chat. That one is 2. This one is 2. Listen.
Professor Sprout moved things around over the summer.
And look around. There's nothing here. Okay. Please, new ones? I guess not. That is so obvious. Like, if it was at least underneath the other pots, that would have been more believable. It's in this pot, Asian kid. I found it.
Brilliant, Father. Thank you. I've been looking for it ever since we got to the school.
Oh, wow. And you couldn't find it when it was right there? That's so stupid.
I'm ready to help you now. Tell me what you need.
Excellent. I want to ask you how you feel about being a Gryffindor.
Well, now that you mention it, I'm not sure I feel like a Gryffindor. All the famous Gryffindors are noble and heroic. That doesn't sound like me.
Turtle felt something similar when we talked to her about being a Slytherin. Wait a minute, now that I think about it. I think we also have to find a Hufflepuff Hufflepuff that does not feel like a Hufflepuff. Yeah, because we did Slytherin, and now it's Gryffindor, and then Hufflepuff, and what was the name? Ravenclaw should be next. Because I was assuming one scent was Hufflepuff, but we were just talking to her. She was not saying that she doesn't feel like Hufflepuff. So yeah, we have 2 left. Sometimes house traits are not that easily recognizable. But that doesn't mean they're not there.
You speak wisely, Father. In that case, what do you think about me, Father? Do you see any quality that's unmistakably Gryffindor?
Honor, leadership, bravery. Yeah, he's not brave. He's not a leader. Honor, I guess? Sure, why not? Honor is probably your clearest trait. Gryffindor trait.
So you think I'm honorable, huh? I'm flattered, Father.
I don't think that, but that was the only option other than leadership and bravery.
I haven't noticed that trait myself. But what I do see fairly clearly is bravery. And that is an exemplary Gryffindor trait.
That's right, you're not afraid of getting detention or being caught. That's bravery, alright?
I never thought of myself as brave. But I suppose you're right. I am quite courageous.
Bravery is often associated with heroism, but that's not always the case. I suppose we could say that house values manifest themselves in more than one way.
Precisely. The houses have common traits, but each individual student expresses them in unique ways. Fascinating, Father. The Gryffindor verse is slowly coming to me.
Brilliant. That means there's only Ravenclaw left. Wait, what about Hufflepuff? I have an idea of who it... Oh, come on. Oh, okay. I did not see I mean, not once and tulip flower mentioned, but as soon as I noticed it's Cracky, I'm good with it. Have an idea of who we could talk to. Cracky Pendlebrook. Cracky Crackhead, why not? He's usually at the library, sniffing coke. Keep me posted on your progress with the song. I'm curious now. Will do. Now let's go to the library to meet Cracky, our case study for a modern Ravenclaw student. Okay. So what would he be if he wasn't Ravenclaw? Maybe Hufflepuff? I mean, he seems like a Ravenclaw since he's always studying and whatnot. Talk to Cracky.
The library is closing soon for the sorting ceremony. Use it now.
Okay. So he's always at the library. I have no idea what else he could be, to be honest. Oh, there's Tulip Flower. What the heck? Why didn't we talk to her? Oh, there's Cheerio, there's Bird Boy. I'll start off with this Hufflepuff girl, Powerpuff girl. Third year.
I can't buy my books at Flourish and Blots. I'll have to get them here.
Okay. Then, there's a random Ravenclaw kid. 5th year.
We'd better get a head start on studying for these owls.
And then Madam Pinch.
Be quiet, please.
No. And there's Cracky. Sniffing some coke. Hi, I hope it's alright if I join you. It's good to see you, Cracky. Cracky? Oh, there he is. He was too into the book, I guess. Is that a rat? A mouse? In the back? Why is there a mouse there?
Oh, Father, I'm sorry. I was enthralled by this puzzle, but I think I got it now.
To be engrossed in an intellectual pursuit is such a pleasure, not unlike the writing of a song.
Oh! Blimey, that's a sorting hat!
That's right, we wanted to talk to you about your experience being a Ravenclaw. We've gathered testimonies to help the hat write this year's song. Current students are a major theme.
But I'm a fairly typical Ravenclaw. I would even say a quintessential Ravenclaw.
Quintessential? I don't know if I said it right, but what is that supposed to mean?
I don't think I made it. I'll make it an interesting testimony.
Being a more traditional member of your house doesn't mean your story won't help the song.
Couldn't have put it better myself. All right, if you say so, I'll tell you all about my experience being in Ravenclaw. Just let me snort some coke first.
Okay, so he's gonna take a hit first and discover Cracky's Ravenclaw traits. 8 hours. Okay, so there's a random girl over there. A mouse. Whose mouse is that? Oh, maybe... No, wait. I was gonna say that's Tulip Flower's mouse, but then again, I remembered she has a toad, not a mouse. A toad or a frog, one of those. Dennis, and he has like a dong bomb around his neck. Or attached to him, basically. Anyways, Edmar. Cracky decoded the Trelawney. Oh, great. Never mind. Speak. I've barely ever seen Cracky outside of the library. Converse.
Sometimes, when I start reading a new book, I just can't stop it until it's over.
Chat.
Would it beyond measure its immense greatest treasure?
Listen.
Learning new things and solving puzzles are my two favorite things. And crack, of course.
Comprehend.
Books are easier than people.
Pay attention. Rowena Ravenclaw was a voracious reader too. Look around. There's so much to read here. Cracky will never run out of books. Understand? Ravenclaws are known for their wit, intelligence, and thirst for knowledge. Speak. I've barely ever seen Cracky outside of the library. Pay attention. Rowena Ravenclaw was a voracious reader too. Look around. Same thing. Understand. Here.
Spending my days at the library is quite stereotypical of a Ravenclaw.
Learn.
The House of Ravenclaw fits me like a glove.
Admire. Cracky decoded the Trelawney family scroll. He has a knack for puzzles. Okay, there. Speak. Okay, they're saying the same thing already. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip. That's 4. Understand. There we go.
Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure.
Please, new ones, please. Oh, great. No new ones yet. Hopefully in the next one. I see, Cracky. So because you enjoy learning and solving puzzles, you feel like you're a perfect fit for Ravenclaw.
That sums it up pretty accurately, yes.
Your certainly seems to be the embodiment of Rowena Ravenclaw's ideals. Cracky Pendlebrook? Cracky the Crackhead? Some cases show a modern manifestation of house traits, but Cracky's prove that some things never change. Which makes me wonder what angle to take for this part of the song. If some modern students grow... That's why we should have went to Tulip a Flower, but I'm fine with them, I guess. If some modern students grow our definitions of their houses, while others fit perfectly in theirs. What's the most important message to include in the song? Traditions evolve over time. Some things never change. Sure, why not? You should sing about how some things never change. Cracky here shows that. I agree. It will make a nice verse.
I would have thought that would be an example worthy of the Sorting Hats song.
Thank you for your help, Cracky. I think the hat has the Ravenclaw verses figured out. And that completes the 4 houses. Brilliant. That means that if you're ready, we could go back to Professor Dumbledore. Feel free to join us if you like, Cracky.
Don't mind if I do. You don't often get your chance to just spend time with the Sorting Hat.
Excellent. I'm certainly ready. Apart from polishing a verse or two, I know what I'm singing at the feast. Then let's go back to see Dumbledore and tell him what the song is. Tell him that the song is almost ready. First, let's snort some lines. So we're gonna get coked up and go to Dumbledore. Wait, what? Meet Asian Kid.
Don't take the hat back yet. There's something I need to ask you.
Okay. Also, Tulip of Flowers right there. We could go to her. Meet Asian Kid. So this is task 5 out of 5. So at a random, Asian Kid wants to talk to it. And work with Cracky, so pretty cool. So there he is, just sitting. Hi, Asian Kid. You said you wanted to see us before we returned the Sorting Hat to Professor Dumbledore?
That's right. I was curious after we talked about the Gryffindor house. And I wanted to know how things went with the rest of the houses.
Perhaps the Sorting Hat itself should answer that question. Let's just say I'm ready to sing. Everything Father has shown me has been a wellspring of inspiration for my song. Glad I could help. No, I'm not.
Brilliant. Then the feast must be about to begin. How was I getting? The first years must be crossing the lake from the station as we speak.
The station, you say? Yes, Hogsmeade Station, where you take the Hogwarts Express. Right, the Hogwarts Express. I've been hearing about it for over 100 years.
Wait a minute. I think the Sorting Hats has never has never even seen the Hogwarts Express.
I can't say that I have, no. Well, it's not really surprising. After all, the Sorting Hat spends most of its time at Dumbledore's office. I have to admit, I've always been intrigued by it. I'd like to learn more, if I could. We can tell you what it's like. Come on, everyone, let's tell the Hat all about the Hogwarts Express. Okay, 3 hours. Explain the Hogwarts Express. Why not just show it to him? That makes no sense. I thought we were gonna actually go and show it to him. Comment. It's often the first time we see our friends again after the summer break. Discuss.
In the Hogwarts Express, the Hogwarts Express was built in the 19th century.
Learn.
The steam locomotive was built by Muggle engineers.
Observe. Tell me more about this express. Pay attention.
The train itself usually uses Muggle technology, believe it or not.
Over here. The Hogwarts Express sounds like quite a curious transportational artifact. Speak. Everyone's excited to board the Hogwarts Express. Here.
Buying sweets from the trolley, which is the best part of the trip.
Smile.
We're allowed to use magic in the train after months of restrictions.
Chat.
The long journey is a nice tradition from the summer holidays to Hogwarts.
Comment. It's often the first time we see our friends again after the summer break. Listen.
There's nothing like walking into platform 9 3/4 for the first time.
Discuss.
The Hogwarts Express was built in the 19th century.
Oh, it's the same thing. Pay attention. Speak. Everyone's excited to board the Hogwarts Express. Here. Same thing. Observe. Okay, they're just saying the same thing already.
The steam locomotive was built by Muggle engineers.
And no new ones. Oh, wow. Ah, I see why the Hogwarts Express is so exciting to all of you. It's a chance to see your friends after a month apart, use magic again, and eat sweets. That's right, it's built with Muggle technology, yet it is our way of getting to the most magical place in the world. It's certainly interesting. There were no such thing as locomotives back in my day. Something as new as this can't be that meaningful for the school. It probably doesn't belong in my song.
Oh. What? The Hogwarts Express is it's a key part of the Hogwarts experience.
I suppose everyone has a different idea of what a Hogwarts experience is.
Nonsense. I don't know how it was back in the day, but nowadays the Hogwarts Express is fundamental. In fact, if the Hat is writing a song about modern Hogwarts, I think it should actually see the train.
I don't know if Dumbledore would approve of me taking the Hat to see the Hogwarts Express.
It would definitely be taking it too far, Father. You could get in trouble.
On the other hand, Dumbledore did ask you to make sure I was fully up to date.
See, even the Sorting Hat is on board. What do you say we take it to the station, Father?
It's not a good idea. It's what the Hat needs. Sounds like fun. Yes. Sure, it sounds like fun. And it's breaking the rules? In a way.
That's a spirit. A quick trip back to the station can't hurt.
And it will definitely help with the song. We'll just visit the station, though. We're not supposed to go to town.
Absolutely. Lots of students will still be there, arriving for school. If we hurry, we'll be fine. If you don't mind, I'd rather stay. I'd like to keep my adventure to a minimum.
Of course, Cracky. We'll tell you about it when we get back. Now all aboard to Hogwarts Station. We have to show the Hogwarts Express to to the Sorting Hat. Also, Cracky needs to snort some more lines, so he definitely cannot be without his coke for too long. Part 3 complete, 3 gems. Part 4, the song is nearly complete, but there's one last thing the hat would like to see. Can you show the hat the Hogwarts Express and return it to school in time for the sorting ceremony without attracting unwanted attention? I would say the answer is no. Just the way they asked it. Go to Hogsmeade Station.
Hurry to Hogsmeade Station. It's getting late.
Okay, so here we are. Okay, this time Asian kid is carrying the hat, not me. Oh, that's it? I thought there was gonna be people here. Let's see, there's 4 tasks. I was actually thinking maybe there was gonna be 3. Here we are, Hogsmeade Station. Huh? There's no one around.
It must be later than we thought. All the students must be already in the castle.
Then we'd better make it quick. If all the students have arrived, the start of term banquet will begin soon. Sorting Hat, I present you the Hogwarts Express. It looks pretty cool. So this is the famous Hogwarts Express. I see what you meant. It is quite a sight. Perhaps I could find something that rhymes with train or maybe steam. It's probably best if you just take a quick look now and think of the lyrics later. It is getting quite late. A Muggle decision for students' delight. Yes, that could work. A Muggle design for students' delight. Yes, that could work. Okay, so now what? Dark Wizard.
Psst, kid. You're carrying quite a famous garment there.
We were just leaving.
That's the Sorting Hat from Hogwarts, isn't it? This shouldn't be outside of school, you know? Give it to me. I'll return it to you I'll return it to safety for you.
The hat is safe with us. This is not the Sorting Hat. Get away from us. I'm assuming he was a student once. What should I say? Should I threaten him or just try to trick him? Play stupid, maybe? Sure. He is a fellow Dark Wizard like I am, so why am I gonna be rude to him? What? This? Oh no, this is not the Sorting Hat.
Right, it's just my uncle's old hat.
You think you could fool me? That's rich. There's no need for any trouble, if you don't mind. We'll leave now. He takes out his wand.
You're not going anywhere with that hat, kids.
Also, where did he come from, anyways? Stop bothering us.
I'm sorry, but I can't. That hat is worth too much for me to walk away.
Then there's only one way out of this. I'll have to defeat you to protect the hat. He uses Avada Kedavra on me, and I die. Just for a hat. 8 hours, defeat the Dark Wizard. Why not make it an actual duel? Why does it have to be this? Listen.
No one needs to get hurt. Surrender the hat.
Focus. Flipendo. Observe.
Immobilis.
Order. Leave us alone. Pay attention.
Don't worry about the hat, Father. It's safe with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him either. Over here.
A duel. An actual duel. Real duel.
Shout. Expel or miss. Think. He's older and stronger than me. I need to be smarter. Dodge. I dodged his spell. Listen. Same thing. Focus. Pando, observe, immobilize. Here.
You can beat him, Father. I'll keep the hat safe.
Listen.
If student is protecting me, I believe Dumbledore would be proud.
Pay attention. Same thing. Over here. Shout. Think. Focus. Ooh, a level up. 5 gems. Cool. Why does it freaking 8 hours and it's like the same text all over? Same thing over and over again. So damn dumb. I'm gonna skip, of course. There we go.
A duel. An actual duel. An actual real duel.
I guess he's amazed by it. So now what? I dodged his attack. This is my chance to disarm him. Flipendo. Haven't I been using Flipendo the whole time? It did not disarm him. Oh, he's running away. Oh wow, really? Yes, I've managed to scare him away.
Brilliant. You beat him, Father. And you saved me in the process. Thank you, Father.
To think I said this would have fun. They forgot the bin between the would've and fun. Like always. To think I said this would have been fun. It looks like we were a bit reckless. We should go back now before we get into any more trouble.
Ready when you are.
Back to Hogwarts then. The sorting hat will be sorting ceremony will be starting any moment now. Okay, I guess that was it. Back to school.
It takes quite a while from Hogsmeade Station to the castle. We'll be there soon.
How about we're there now? Get back to school.
The ceremony will be starting soon. Take me back to school.
What do you mean take you back to school? I'm not the one flying us or taking us there. Get back to school. He makes it seem like I'm transportation. Finally, we're back.
The sorting ceremony will be starting soon. I believe I should be getting back to Dumbledore. Thank you, Father. Your contributions were invaluable. I'm sure you'll notice it in the song.
You're not welcome at all. I'll take you right away to Dumbledore's office.
I still can't believe how well you fought, Father. If that dark wizard had defeated you and stolen the hat.
Let me guess, somebody steals the hat? Oh, never mind.
Father Harkins, there you are. I've been looking for you in the sorting hat. Oh. What was Mr. Asian Kid saying about fighting a dark wizard?
Professor McGonagall, I can explain.
Then you better do it, and do it fast. Tell me where you were bringing the hat from, and exactly what happened.
How about no? I could literally just walk away and not. Explain yourself to McGonagall. I don't want to. There's a pointless. Okay, here.
Potter fought bravely to defend the hat.
Listen.
It was my idea to take the hat to Hogsmeade.
Understand.
This will sure warrant detention at the very least.
Pay attention.
Tell me everything that happened.
Comment. I was just trying to carry out Dumbledore's request. Talk. We thought the trip would help the hat write its song. Discuss. We weren't gone for very long. I mean, it's night already, so I would say yes, we were. Explain. We took the sorting hat to see the Hogwarts Express. Speak. A dark wizard at the station tried to take the hat, but I defended him. Observe. I wouldn't have let anything happen to the sorting hat. Here. Same thing. Understand. Yeah, same thing. Comment. Talk. Discuss. Explain. There's 3. Listen. Here. Okay. And there. I was just trying to carry out Dumbledore's request. Come on. One new one. I'm missing 2 new ones that have 2 of the inkwells. so I'm hoping to get those.
I see. So you took the Sorting Hat to the Hogsmeade to see the Hogwarts Express, hoping it would help its song. But you ran into a dark wizard who tried to steal it. You had to duel against him to bring the hat back safely.
No, Professor.
I believe Father deserves some sort of recognition for defending the hat. Recognition? You and Ekans took one of Hogwarts' most valuable items out of the school grounds. The Sorting Hat could have been lost forever, and you two could have gotten hurt.
I thought it'd be fun. I was wrong. I was not wrong. It was fun.
Fun? You students never cease to amaze me.
Well, thankfully the hat is okay.
That's nothing short of a miracle. I'll prepare the hat for the sorting ceremony and speak to Dumbledore about your punishment. You'll have to wait until we've decided what to do with you. Now give me that.
She takes it. From the tip.
Just a tip.
Blimey, she was really angry.
I know. I'll have another week of detention added to my outstanding time. Not the worst thing that's ever been caught. Not the worst thing I've ever been caught doing. What about you, Father? How do you feel about it?
Regretful, worried, angry. I was gonna say I would prefer saying I don't care or I don't mind. Definitely not worried, definitely don't regret it. Sure, why not? I'm angry. I defended the hat from a dark wizard and all I get is a scolding from McGonagall. I was only trying to help the hat come up with a cool modern song.
I know, it's unfair.
I suppose there's nothing we can do now. We'll learn about our punishment. What? We'll learn what our punishment is soon enough. Okay, I was reading it wrong. Talk to Dumbledore. So we're going to Dumbledore, talk about nonsense. Let's see, is the hat there? No, it's not. Professor Dumbledore, I got your owl and came right away. I suppose it's about what happened with the Sorting Hat and my punishment. It wasn't my idea, I take full responsibility. Yes, boy made an Asian kid. It wasn't my idea to take the hat to see the Hogwarts Express. My non-friends and the hat itself thought it'd be a good for the song. Though I admit I did agree with them after discussing it. I understand, sir. No, I don't. Why? Seriously? 8 hours just to tell me a stupid decision? How much energy did I start off with? I kind of forgot already. I was in the 4,000s, I think. Now I'm back to 3,000. 3,744. Alright, 8 hours for this. Comprehend. Listen. Pay attention. Focus. Nod. Understand. Here.
There won't be any punishment, Father.
There better have not been. I'll comprehend.
It was I who gave you the task. It's not all on you.
Explain. I only did what I did to help the hat get up to date. Think. Professor Dumbledore doesn't seem to be angry at me. Mention. I will never take the hat out of Hogwarts again without permission. Talk. I'm ready to face whatever punishment you deem necessary. Explain. I only did what I did to help the hat get up to date. Think. Oh, that's it? Seriously? See what I mean? Freaking 8 hours and same text over and over. Whatever. I'm just gonna skip. There we go. Explain. I only did what I did to help the hat get up to date. Come on, some new ones. Oh my goodness. Brilliant. I won't get any punishment after all.
I would imagine that you showed that much enthusiasm near Professor McGonagall for the time being. You did put his already had in danger after all.
I'm not sorry, Professor.
That said, after talking to the head itself, I do believe something good came out of it.
And
Sometimes we need to travel out of our comfort zones to grow and learn.
no, thank you, Professor Dumbledore. I look forward to hearing what the Sorting Hat has created for this year. Oh my goodness.
That said, you helped make some important decisions about what you include in the song. So I'm sure your contribution will be noticeable. And on that note, we'd better hurry to the Great Hall. The sorting ceremony is about to begin.
Finally, I think that should be the last task. Attend the sorting ceremony.
Hurry to the Great Hall. The sorting ceremony is starting.
So let's see, is this the last task? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. At last. So there's a bunch of people. There's all the new students, I guess. They could have at least made them look more unique, but I guess not. Oh, so where's Vincent? I don't see her. Oh, there she is. She's right there, behind me. There's Asian Kid, Cracky. Nobody else. No, none of the other main characters. There is a Snape, Hagrid. I'll start off with the... Oh, Turtle's right there as well. I'll start off with... I'll go with Hagrid first. Let's see what the Sorting Hat and the Father came up. No, wait. Let's see what the Sorting Hat and Father have come up with. Okay, then Asian Kid. We're not getting detention after all. Brilliant. And Cracky.
I've got a feeling this year's song will be a good one.
Okay. Now for the Sorting Hat.
At last, the sorting ceremony.
Thankfully, we made it. Helping the hat wasn't an easy task, you would think. As you would think.
But because we did that, then let us sit together in the front. Normally students are seated by house.
No, now I wonder what the hat wrote. Dumbledore said my contributions would be noticeable.
We'll see soon enough.
You're right. Looks like Professor Dumbledore's about to speak.
And now, we'll hear this year's Sorting Hat's song. Some of you helped us ahead with it, and for that I am most grateful. He's talking about you, Father.
And you too, Vincent. We all helped the hat.
Without further ado, I'll give you the Sorting Hat. He's about to spit the most bars of all time.
Ahem. Before I begin, I want to thank Father Agnes for helping me this year. This song wouldn't have been the same without him. The hat publicly thanked me. Now it's finally time to hear the song. The fire bars he's gonna spit. Listen to the hat's song. 8 hours, of course it's 8 hours again. Might as well just take all my energies. without doing anything. There's McGonagall, some students, Cracky. Over here.
I love when the hat sings about the history of Hogwarts.
Comment. The hat had already written the first few verses before I what? Over here.
I love when the hat sings about the history of Hogwarts.
Comment. The hat had already written the first few verses before I started helping. Oh, okay. Here. Not long ago, a dozen years or more. Oh, great. I did not read the rest. Listen. Godric Gryffindor, the brave and clever knight. Pay attention. Salazar Slytherin with ambition burning bright. Observe. Rowena Ravenclaw, the wisest by far. Focus. Helga Hufflepuff with her heart like a star. Listen. The students' achievements make the school proud. Here. The head boys and head girls like champions step up and give lots of head. Comment. Oh, damn it, I shouldn't have clicked on myself. Wait, what? The trophy room is a must-see for history lovers. Oh, okay, that's new. Pay attention. Among famed alumni, Merlin stands out. Smile. Merlin with King Arthur and the Round Table Knights. Okay. Right. Merlin, I chose to mention him because the knight, whatever his name is, I already forgot, would get jealous. Comment. Same thing. Comment. The hat truly took into account everything we discussed. Here. The present day students are not far from the past. Listen. Some things remain the same, yet some did not last. Smile. A Hufflepuff today as kind and loyal as yesterday. Pay attention. Some students fit their house just right, like Ravenclaws who read all night. Focus. Slytherins today prove the ideas about their houses are not always true. Observe. While Gryffindors prove brave and bold in many... Ah, damn it. Look at. There are things that never change, like students fitting their house traits. Comment. Same thing. Chat. Oh, it changes.
You're singing about the students now. That's the part we helped with.
Oh, helped on. Whatever is that. There's the students. Alright, let's see. Smile.
We didn't get in trouble for taking the hat to Hogsmeade Station after all.
Over here.
I wonder if they managed to take the hat to see the Hogwarts Express.
I thought we would have told him by now. Listen. A mug of the sign students' delights from London departs. Oh my goodness, never mind. Here. The Hogwarts Express, a marvel today, arrives at school at least once a year. Pay attention. Some things are quite new, but are timeless too. That one's 3, that's 4. They're both 4? Oh, okay, this one is different. Smile.
We didn't get in trouble.
Same thing. Over here.
The song is not too shabby.
Comment. The hat managed to include both the past and the present of Hogwarts. Over here.
The song is not too shabby.
Comment. The song managed to... Okay, same thing. Over here. And that is it.
That song is not too shabby.
Never cares. So I guess that's it. Brilliant. The hat did it. It wrote a song based on everything I showed it.
That was wonderful, Father. It was the best song I've ever heard in years.
Thank you, Vincent. I'll go talk to the hat now that the song's over. Congratulations are in order. Ah, Father Atkins, my tour guide. That was quite a song, wasn't it? What did you think of it? It was funny, it was inspiring, it was moving. I was hoping it would say it could have been better, or it was whack, or something like that. That would have been so damn funny. It was inspiring, it was funny, it was moving. Let's go with funny. It was funny. I kept thinking of all our adventures together as I listened to it. Funny, huh? I suppose that's a good thing. I said it once, but it's worth repeating. Thank you for your help, Father. You're the best. Absolutely. If you ever need help with the song again, you know where to find me. Oh, that was it? That was the shortest outro or ending ever. Thanks off. I mean, hats off. Complete. Look at like a statue of him or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Usually is like a bunch of people start talking at the end or something like that. But no Dumbledore, just a hat. Said thank you and that's it. Like, see you, Felicia. Oh, bye, Felicia. Anyways, is that it? So I think it was for year 4. No, I guess not. Year 3? Yeah, it was for year 3. Hats off. You have taken the Sorting Hat around Hogwarts and beyond, learning its history, introducing it to current students of all 4 houses, and successfully helping it come up with this year's song. As a reward, you get your own tappable model of the Sorting Hat for your dorm, which I'm most likely not going to be able to place since there's no space. Alright, I forgot. I finished this and I have not collected the stuff. The rewards, basically. So I'm finished with his clue stuff. And they're all right. Okay, cool. Got more food. And the friendship points. Alright. So let's go check on the Sorting Hat. There's some pets asleep. The hat. Would I want to place it here? I kind of forgot. What does the book do? This one right here. How do I do it? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, it's the book with the heart. Okay. I'm not gonna replace it, but let's see. What does it give? Oh wow, knowledge. I mean, not the worst thing ever, but would have been better if it was energy. I'm gonna put back the book with the heart. There it is. So it's kind of cool, I guess. But they really need. I'm hoping sometime soon. There's a huge update where they place several new locations to place tappable items. That will be the best thing they have ever done for like in a very long time. But until then, it'll be appreciated. But right now it's not because they haven't done that. They should make like some way. They should like create some type of room where you're able to place tappable items. Maybe not the dormitory or secret clubhouse, like some new location. Hopefully they're working on something like that. Anyways, I do have potion bottles. Oh, collect stars. Let's see. Please, new ones. Come on. Oh, come on. I need new ones. Energies? No. Come on, new ones. Oh my goodness. Seriously? None at all? Let's see, the outfit. Yeah, I don't care about the outfit. What else is there? The puzzling potions. Okay, I gotta get my phone. Alright. Let's see. How many did I get? Only 4 popped out. Okay, so first one is here. Then this one. And the last one. Okay, the 5th one does not appear, unfortunately. So, I don't know. What should I do? I guess I'll save it for last. I'll do the other ones later, and then I'll use the rest on the ones that do not appear. But I guess that is it for now. I'm hoping no more new adventures come out at all. The one that I'm hoping to do, that's gonna be the next one, will be coming out till like October or something. Let me see, what does this say? It says here somewhere. Also, another thing about it, is there anything I could collect around here? This one I need more house points. This one, it starting, yeah, October 29th is when it's gonna come out. So maybe till then. I'm hoping not to get any more new adventures till that one. Yeah, that's it. But overall, the new adventure was it was okay. Like most of them, nothing that great. It was cool that 1cent was obviously a part of it for a bit. Cracky was cool to see as well. It's always fun to have him in the new adventures. And yeah, pretty much it. Other than that, at least Marula was not a part of it. Asian Kid was part of it. Turtle, they're okay-ish. Who else? I was expecting Ben 10 to be the one that we will go talk to as a Gryffindor, but it was Asian Kid instead, which was kind of a little unexpected, to be honest. But it's fine. I didn't mind it that much. Hagrid, of course, I knew he was gonna appear again at some point, but it was not my favorite new adventure. It wasn't the most enjoyable. It was alright. It was decent, I guess. But it was a cool idea, I guess. To be fair, I don't remember the Sorting Hat singing in the movies or anything like that. So I don't even know, was that canon, or did they make it up for the game? I really don't remember that. Unless it was just very short, or maybe they cut it, or maybe it was part of the books where the Sorting Hat sings, and they didn't show it in the movies. I don't remember at all. But whatever. Regardless, it was okay, I guess. So I'll give it like a 4.3 out of 11 in enjoyability. In being enjoyable, basically. It wasn't super boring or anything like that, but it wasn't the greatest. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Check out the video in the playlist above, and I'll see you guys in the next video.